Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Ciera, and we're from TC2. For today's video, Megan and I thought it'd be really fun to try out Lauren Giraldo's 12 through 30 because if you guys have been on the internet or especially on TikTok, that has been just like taking over the app, and a lot of people, especially young women, are trying out 12 through 30 because it's been hailed as like a weight loss or just like workout easy thing to do. I don't know what to call it.
So if you guys don't know what 12 through 30 is, it's basically where it's a treadmill workout where you go walk on an incline of 12 at 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes. And we've never done this before, and so we thought it'd be fun to really put this to the test for a month. And so we're going to be doing it where we are going to be doing this workout 3 times a week for 4 weeks straight, and we just want to see what happens.
So a lot of people are probably going to be expecting some sort of huge like body change, and we are going to do before and afters, but like I highly doubt we're going to have any significant changes. As far as people doing this for weight loss, like I've seen people have good experiences, but this like would probably not be a weight loss thing for us. I'm more so interested to see how it improves my cardio because prior to attempting this challenge, I mostly just weightlift. Like I don't do a ton of cardio, so I have pretty bad like endurance and stuff like that, so I'm curious to see if it changes any of that.
I actually knew that we were going to be doing this video, and so before doing this I was like, let me try like walking on an incline. So I did like an incline just like at my dad's house on his treadmill for like, I did half the incline, I did it for 15 minutes, which is half the time, and like it was really difficult for me to do, so it kind of makes me nervous going into this challenge. Like, am I even going to be able to like make it through 30 minutes of this? So we'll have to see.
So wish us luck on these next 4 weeks.
Okay, so today is our first day of trying at 12 through 30, so we're getting started with it all.
I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully I can just like distract myself.
Yeah, I need to find something to
some
do.
music, find something to watch, maybe play Sudoku on the treadmill. Okay. Wish us luck. So we just finished our first round of 12 through 30. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. I usually have a very hard time with like long cardio sessions. I think the thing I like about weight training is that I'm like, oh, just like one set will take me 30 seconds or something. And I have like a very short amount of time I have to commit. Whereas this was 30 minutes instead of 30 seconds.
So it was very like scary to go into, and also like we're not runners at all.
Not even walkers.
Any means. But like that was what I liked about this, because I also have asthma, so like that makes me even less likely to run. I just hate running. And I was like kind of nervous about that going into this too. I was like, what if I feel like I need to use my inhaler? What if it's just too hard? And it was like, it stayed at a solid like difficult level, but like it was not overbearing. It was one of those things where it's like you can stay at that level and keep going. And 30 minutes was a good amount of time. I was sweating a lot, like more than I ever sweat for like weight training or anything. So that was good. And I also had like the heart rate thing on. I was at like 190, I was saying, which is like pretty, like that's up there. So I feel like that's a good spot to be in when you're trying to work out.
Yeah, and so we'll see if, you know, obviously like I know the big thing with these videos is like the physical appearance, but we already said we don't think there's going to be a huge physical appearance change, but I am curious to see if like our heart rate will eventually start going down. So
training.
Good first round. It definitely like went better than I thought. I was worried I was gonna feel sick because sometimes that can be a problem with me with cardio, just being like, I don't feel good. But I felt great. I felt like it was a 5 or 6 difficulty for the entire time.
Ciera and I are back at it, ready for day 2 of the 12 through 30 workout. I'm feeling pumped for it, and we're here in the morning, which is never very typical.
Not something we usually do, but the good news is that's only a half hour in, so I'm just like, we'll be in, we'll be out.
I will say, like, our treadmills that we go on for this have Sudoku on it, and I know some treadmills have like different things you can do, and doing 2 of those like really makes the time fly by, and I love Sudokus, so that's what I've been doing.
Alright, so I just finished my second round, and like I literally feel like it was night and day difference easier. I know yesterday we said it was like a 5-6 for the whole 30 minutes. I thought it was like a 3 or a 4 this entire time. Like I was not hardly thinking about it, and I was just vibing. I was trying to get the heart rate thing to work to see what my heart rate was, but it would never like 60.
You know it was last time.
Mine was 190 last time, so. Third time done.
so me and Ciera are getting ready to go in to do our 6th treadmill workout, which means that this is the last one for week 2, and that will be halfway done after this. So I'm feeling this is going very well. I feel like it's been going well, but I do feel like for some reason this second week has been a little bit harder than the first week, which I think is kind of weird, but hopefully today we're kind of getting back to me thinking it's easier. Otherwise, it's been a good time. Like, it still is like difficult enough where I feel like it's a good workout and definitely sweating a lot, so. Yeah. Alright, so we just finished up our 6th round. I think we both thought it went pretty well. Yeah, today was an easier one, which is good. I needed that. I was able to finish 2 Sudoku puzzles, so go me. I feel like I'm really just like at like a good pace with this. Like, it's not getting really any easier, but it's also not getting harder. I feel like also something we haven't talked about is like, I haven't really been getting sore at all after these workouts. Like, there was one time where I kind of like, maybe my calves are slightly sore. I feel like I haven't been sore. Yeah, there hasn't been any soreness or anything with like walking on an incline. And like, I really did not do cardio at all before this, so like I'm just really excited that I'm like actually including that in my workouts now and not ignoring it. Number 7. Day 7. What do we think? I was good. I got some studying done too, so really learned to multitask, I will say. My strength training has gone down as I've been doing this, so hopefully after we're done with this, I'll be able to have more of a balance, because I've like only been doing this for working out. I just finished my 8th treadmill workout and it was going good. I did 3 Sudoku puzzles this time, so that was a record. But yeah, it's been going good still. Ciera and I are getting ready to go do 12-3-30 for finishing off the 3rd week, which means after this we have 1 more week. Ciera only got to do 2 last week, so she's gonna have to do 4 this last week, but then when we finish up, we'll all have done 12, so I feel like that was just like our overall goal. My goal is to do 3 Sudokus again, so we're gonna have like a little Sudoku battle. Alright, so we decided today would be a good day to give some of our thoughts, because I was talking to Megan as we walked back to the car, and I was just like, it's so nice to see how much of an improvement there has been from day 1 to day, I think from you, this is day 10? This is day 11 for Megan. I have 1 more, and Ciera, we'll probably still end up doing the last day at the same time, I'm guessing. Probably. But, like, I remember the first day, I was like, it was pretty hard, and I know each like 10-minute interval I was like, okay, like you're a third of the way through this, just like counting down how much like more time I had. And today I was playing chess, and I upgraded from Sudoku, and I like looked down, I was like, shoot, it's been 27 minutes already. Like, it's just gotten so much easier, and just like I don't hate my life nearly as much as when I'm doing it. This is also, so I have 2 things to say. One is, when we're playing our games on the treadmill, I admit that I usually have my hands up so I can like play easily, and I don't like holding myself up on the treadmill. Like, I always make sure I have slack in my arms, but like going from that, and then if you like completely drop your arms and just walk, like it is significantly harder. So I don't want to say like, I'm just saying like that could be a factor if like you're not sure about the difficulty level. Yeah, if you want to make it harder, like walk without holding onto anything, and like that will significantly increase. You know, sometimes I'll like drop my hands and stuff like that. Second thing, this could very much just be a me thing that I was thinking about. But prior to going into this, since we work out at like our student rec, most people are like in an age where I feel like 12-3-30 is not an unknown thing. A lot of people, especially girls, know about it. So I was like, you know, there's definitely a lot of people doing this, and I felt like uncomfortable almost like going in and like doing it. Yeah, I'm another person doing 12-3-30. But like no one cares, and so it doesn't matter. Yes, you look around, like there's other girls walking on an incline, but like I walked on an incline before 12-3-30 was a thing too. So it's like literally no one cares what you're doing. So if that's a concern for anyone, don't worry about it. I am officially done with the 12-3-30 1-month challenge. So just finished my 12th session. Mine tomorrow. Has to finish hers tomorrow, but I'm excited to talk about our recap and our experience with this. In the ending, in the outro. Okay, here we are, 4 weeks later. We have finally finished the entire challenge. How do you think it went? I thought it went so much better than I was expecting. Like,
I think the first day really like set the tone for how the rest of the challenge went. I went into that first day with like very low expectations. Like I did not think I was going to do very well. And since the first one went well, and I was like, that actually like, wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, then going into like the future 12 through 30 workouts, I was like, okay, this is not like super hard, like I can do this. I already said like kind of in the beginning of this video, I was worried about like how it would make me feel. Like I said, I get nauseous like sometimes when I do cardio, so I was worried about that aspect of it. But after that first workout, like I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, I agree. I especially having my first experience just like with my dad's treadmill. I don't know if the settings are any different, and Ciera honestly even said,
well,
like,
my last workout, felt harder because I had to use a different treadmill than the one we'd been using. It was still like in the same gym, but just like a different treadmill in a different part of the gym. And I couldn't tell if it was like different settings because it was like 12%, whereas the other one just had straight numbers, which like could have been percentages, but I thought it felt harder. And so I don't know, that was weird on like the last day.
Yeah,
that
so
felt the hardest.
If there's like any like treadmill differences, like who even knows what 12 through 30 is for like everyone. But I was just like really nervous going into this, and then after our first workout, like I agree, me and Ciera met back up after our first workout, and I was kind of like, that was not that bad. So hopefully it continues like that, and for the most part it did. There was like a little bit of like harder ones versus easier ones, but like nothing too incredibly difficult where it's like, oh my god, I have to stop doing this workout. And I really felt like I was getting a good workout in. Like I was sweating so much. Like I don't usually sweat when I work out because I feel like that's just like the nature of like weightlifting, or at least like me weightlifting is like I'll get hot, but like I also am like taking breaks and stuff, so I don't get like overly hot or like sweating a lot. And that was just like 30 minutes straight. You're going. So that was like, I was sweating a lot, and it made me feel like I was getting a good workout in.
Yeah, if you're looking for tips on how we thought 12 through 3 was made a little bit easier, I think that some people like to watch Netflix or YouTube. I did that a couple times. Maggie and I, as you guys saw throughout our 12 through 30, we really liked our treadmill games. I don't know how often it is that treadmills like have games on them, but the ones that our gym do. So I would play.
Use your phone though, like
you could apps. So I play Sudoku, or eventually started playing chess after we learned that at some point this month. So I really thought that helped the time fly by.
I also feel like stuff like that where it was like you have to actively like use your mind during stuff like that, where as if you're watching something, maybe you can focus, but I feel like when I am doing something difficult and I'm trying to distract myself just by watching something, I'm not watching the thing and I'm just like, this is really difficult. So
yeah, if you're doing like the crossword, or not crossword, Sudoku or chess.
You can do crossword.
You can do crossword. You can do whatever you want, any game, but that's actually like you thinking and just like taking your mind actually off of it and not thinking about it. So that's what made it easier in my opinion. Alright, so as far as final results for this thing, we'll get to like the physical changes in a minute, but like guys, do not expect much.
Yeah,
I don't think that anything changed.
I feel like there would be bigger changes if you're going and you're someone who like doesn't work out often to now you're going and doing this consistently, like then you'd probably see bigger changes. But like considering we were already working out before, we're really just seeing like does working out in a different way do anything, help anything?
And I don't think it really did.
Yeah.
But as far as cardio changes, which we talked about in the start of the month, do we think we had any changes in that?
I think that it got easier as the month went on, and I feel like I don't think it got necessarily like a million times easier, but I do think that like me doing it, which is like I was not doing it before, that was good, and so I hope that I can keep doing that and implementing this when I want to.
Yeah, for me I would say when like after the first workout, I think I said it was like a 6 or something, and then towards the end I would say it was consistently like straight through a 3 all the way through, which to me that must mean that my endurance improved. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching us struggle, but also kind of start to enjoy 12 through 30.
Shout out from last week's video goes to this person on the screen. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our videos.
For a chance to shout out in next week's video, comment down below if you have ever done 12 through 30 yourself.
And I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.